I think aside from professionalism, what's more important is direct, candid, and sincere communication, as well as straightforward risk warnings. Some people might find this statement rather laughable, but that's honestly what I believe. Why do I say this? Because the investors who invest in us, whether they're institutions, strategic investors, or financial investors, are all highly professional and have their own judgment and understanding. They make independent decisions and think independently. The information you provide can only serve as a reference for them. You cannot impose your views on them to influence their judgment. Whether in the field of investment or in their own areas of expertise, they are all very successful people. So things like so-called hype or deception simply do not exist. If you try to hype things up or talk about unreliable matters, people will notice, and they will start to doubt your honesty. At that point, the conversation is over. This is a matter of principle. That's why, whenever I introduce a project, I always share the company's actual situation with everyone. As a result, people see me as, first of all, quite professional, right? Secondly, I will explain the company's situation very clearly. I put myself in their shoes and share my views on the project, including my thoughts on the design of these financing products, as well as some of my past experiences and lessons learned. I communicate all of this very honestly with everyone. I even proactively point out the risks, listing risks 1, 2, 3, and 4. I also present corresponding countermeasures for each, showing that we are already working to mitigate these risks. Not only do I talk about risks, but I also discuss the opportunities we have. In short, I provide a thorough and objective analysis. When it comes to investing, it's always a balance between risk and return. So overall, I think you still have to do things that create value. If you're just engaging in a zero-sum game, just figuring out how to divide the pie, that's really meaningless. I would not do something like that. I believe this is an opportunity that can quickly create potentially enormous value, and I also have a clear direction and plan for how to achieve it. In this situation, I'll consider what kind of communication opportunities there are, what the risks are, right? How should investors grasp and respond to this? I think I can say with some confidence that in the financial sector, when it comes to the US electric vehicle and new energy vehicle industry, I am definitely one of the people who understands it best. When I openly share the risks I see in my logic and the solutions to address these issues, and everyone around communicates honestly, it actually earns everyone's trust and recognition.